Hello, everybody, and welcome back after a slightly long break to 7 Days to Die Alpha 18, and I hope you all had a lovely time over the festive period.
Hello, everyone. Hope the new year finds you well. Okay.
Oh yeah,
now,
that's Aavak, by the way.
Yeah.
I should have introduced him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope
suck
they
as a
know who I
co-host,
am.
that's
I mean, if they don't, I'm just very sad. Please don't make me sad.
You were like, hello. I'm like, oops.
It is okay. Right. Okay. So in today's episode, we may be staring down a Horde Night. We might not be. It has been a little while, but if we are not staring down a Horde Night, then we have a rather large building to investigate over the far side of this town that somehow has escaped our attention this whole time. If it is Horde Night, then we're probably going to build out the like a cubby hole in the back of the base, in the Horde base, just so that we can ferry in some needed supplies. So weapons, spare weapons, that is, ammo, medical supplies, comestibles, that sort of thing. That should be pretty solid supplies for us over the next couple of Horde Nights, ideally.
Yes.
So, just some drinks, some food, because we don't have to worry about perishables. Definitely medical supplies, just for those odd times. Though, ideally, it would be nice if we never got hurt, but, you can't be certain about that.
You just need supplies. And sometimes, like, when it's Horde Night and you're out somewhere and you're scavenging and you're trying to get everything done, it's good to have, like, a little go bag, a little go chest.
Yeah. And sometimes, while you're crouching, lining up a shot on the zombies, a rogue Shelab will shoot you in the back of the head. Things like that. Occasionally, it happens.
That never happened.
No,
ever.
Not even once. Right.
Not even once.
I need to repair my pickaxe. There we go. I just grabbed a repair kit. Now, do you have noms, Shelab?
Yes.
You do. Fantastic. I've got some drinks here and there. Got some goldenrod tea. Oh, I've actually already got some goldenrod tea on me. I'm going to top those up then. And I'm going to have a drink of goldenrod tea. Ah, glorious. But we do need food. Do we have any food on that? No, we don't. Wow, okay.
I have 12 boiled meat and 6 grilled meat on me.
Wow.
Do you need some of that?
Yes, please.
I don't know why I have that on me. It just was in my inventory when I logged in. Don't know exactly.
Yeah. Just managed to thief it somehow. No,
managed to take all
probably
the food.
gave it all to you at some point.
Probably dropped it for me or something.
Yeah, almost certainly did.
I'll take a vitamin and scarf some of this.
Should probably grab a vitamin, before I eat down too much of this. Ooh, where's the pills chest? Over here.
There's some vitamins in there for you because I've got some.
Yeah, there's plenty of vitamins actually. So I'm just gonna use one of those straight away. And I'm gonna scarf down enough meat to keep me going for the rest of the day, I would hope. And that way we can just force our vitamins to stretch out that little bit further. There we go. Just eat all of this. Obviously, what we really want to do.
And then drink red tea for that stomach thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I should go for the efficient digestion, shouldn't we? Have we got any red tea? We do. You know what, then? I'm going to take 5 of that and leave the other 5 for you. And we'll use that as our...
already. I've got 5.
Okay, well, I'll just leave 5 in there for now. I've already used some goldenrod, which is not great, because now, as a result, I'm wasting hydration. But that efficient digestion is
super handy to have, like in your cubby hole that we're going to maybe make in the Horde base, like a building chest as well, just so I can dump building supplies there when we go out, and then they're already there for me.
We can absolutely make that a thing. It's not going to be a problem at all. I'm going to need some nails then in that case. I'll bring those along. Sure, if you want to isolate what types of building supplies would be best, that would be fine.
Yeah, just things like cobblestone, rock, wood, stone, a bit of iron maybe. We need to make some more iron bars, don't we? I need to see if they are on the forge already, or if they...
I think we are good to move this forge at this point. Are you able to move that forge?
How would I go about doing that?
Hold down E on it.
Hold down E. Open or take. Take. 13 seconds to take it, apparently.
That's fine. And then just plonk it down.
Next to the other one.
Next to the other one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Currently moving brass. Well, we've got everything in this one. Not sure if that was strictly what we should be doing.
I have an anvil on me for some bizarre reason.
Because there was
bellows.
an anvil and bellows in the device.
Oh yes, that was
Thankfully,
why.
Thankfully, you don't need to take those out independently, because that would have sucked if you'd lost them.
I know. Phew. Just by the door or on top of the land claim block?
Wherever it fits. If it fits by the
Both
door, then
places
by
it
all
would fit.
means.
It would fit on top of the other forge if you wanted.
I'd rather not. That would look
It
silly.
would look a bit suckful.
It would.
Oh, why do I always do this? I left click instead of right click. There we are.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
And put the bellows back in.
Okay.
And the anvil back in.
Right, well, we've got a load of iron in this one. You are better at forging, just because of your skills, so I'm going to leave
I'll
that to you.
go in and make some bars. We need. Is it 2 or 3 we needed? Do you remember?
2.
2. So
Only need 2 to
iron
finish up
bars.
everything we
were
wanted to
short
do.
by 2. There we go.
Got so many bullets. I've also almost got enough bullets now to have 2 stacks of 9mm ammo. That's actually really good. Really, really very good.
Where is all the ammo nowadays?
It's in the weapon chest. We'll separate these out a
completely
little bit
forgotten.
better.
I have completely forgotten which chest are which. Oh, okay, so there's another 300 bullets for me in there, and I've got 150 in my inventory. So I think I'll be okay.
I've topped up our gas cans. We've now got an awful lot, which is pretty good to see. And we've got about another 3 minutes to find out whether we're going to be staring down a Horde Night or not.
Wonderful. I'm going to have a quick look at my skills and see how close I am to... Oh yes, we're waiting for the crucible, aren't we? And steel making for
Yeah.
motorbike making.
I mean, we're
Right, a
saying
lot of stuff is locked
waiting,
behind steel
but
making now.
yeah, it's going to be quite far away, unfortunately.
Well, it depends on what we find, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really
If
does.
we happen to find a crucible or a crucible schematic, we'll be fine.
Yeah, if we can get to that, then it'll be
Then-
glorious.
We're waiting for me to get to like level 10 intellect.
Well, I know that I'm going to want to make some furniture, so I'm going to go and make 2 wooden storage crates for the Horde base. One for weapons and ammo, the other for consumables and medical supplies, that sort of thing. That should be good. In terms of cooking, is there anything particularly you want me to make? Right now, we've got enough meat and I believe enough water to make quite a lot of boiled meat. And I don't see
Yeah,
any
that
reason
wouldn't
not
hurt.
to make boiled meat. Let's see.
We find meat all over the place though, don't we?
Yeah.
Like, generally.
Exactly.
Maybe save a bit of it in case we do want to make bacon and eggs or like some kind of meat stew or something. Maybe,
I'll make
but-
25 for now. And then I will have another 15 is currently in the chest there, and we'll got some animal fat, potatoes. Ultimately, will be
Double
better
checking.
for us to make meals. But it is day 17. We are going to be seeing a Horde Night. It is red. All right
Yeah,
then.
it is advanced engineering needed for crucible making, which is level 10 intelligence.
Right, yep.
By then, on the plus side, I'll be really good at using stun batons.
Do you think you could make some bullet tips out of the lead that we've got in the forge currently?
Absolutely, yes. Which forge is the best for that one?
The
Whatever's
one
got
that has
in it.
lead in it.
Yeah.
There's only one right now.
How many do you need?
As many as you can make. And I will see what I can do. I wonder what
I can make
faucet turns
37.
into. That would be great. Thank you very much.
They'll be done in about 20 seconds.
I'm going to move the casings and gunpowder across to the chem lab.
Okay.
These bullet tips are already made. That's amazing. Thank you. There we go. Right. Do you feel that having more 9mm, or considering how many full stacks of 7.62, I'm going to say more 9mm is the better option.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've got plenty. The fact that I'm using a hunting rifle rather than an AK at the moment, and the AK is only kind of real for emergencies, basically means that I'm taking down the zombies in 1 or 2 shots, and then only using like 1 bullet. or 2 bullets rather than a spray of bullets.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
So it's
I'll make
helping a lot.
37 9mm then. And drop off the remaining ammo supplies. That's fine. Got plenty of flagstone blocks. We've got the food on the make. It's going to take another 9 minutes.
I think we are, and I hope I didn't miss you saying this, but we are dealing with a Horde Night.
Yeah, you did miss it, but that's fine. That's not a problem at all.
I was having a Shelab moment. We are going to call these moments Shelab moments.
Oh, bless.
I will explain that I do have some kind of thing about me where I sometimes space out. And I just miss things. And I've no idea why. Just a thing that I do.
It is one of the beautiful things that make you beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, we've got the pill cases. But that's not an issue at all. Right, okay, so I'm going to start moving across some things for us. All the ammo's coming with. You've got an AK and a hunting rifle right now? Is that true?
And a crossbow.
Okay, I've got a crossbow and I've got a pistol. I have no points in anything but pistols, but I'll take a spare hunting rifle and a pistol. We don't have spare crossbows. That's just a thing that we're going to have to deal with.
That's because you used them all to make a nice, like, level 3 crossbow, remember?
Yeah, that didn't end up being any better.
It happens, don't worry. We'll have millions of them by the end of this.
Yeah, maybe. That's still so annoying, though. I feel that is such a silly mechanic. There is so much that goes weird about it.
It's a shame when you put a lot of effort into something and then it doesn't turn out to be any good. Yeah. That is a shame.
Right.
But it's like a life lesson.
Yeah, that is true. Forged iron, and could you make another couple of forged iron for me?
Yeah, no problem at all.
I'll tell you exactly how much I need in just a moment.
How many? Does that mean we'll be completely out of it,
though? Out of what?
A forged iron once you've used what I make.
Yeah, I'm using up the 3 that were in the materials chest. So, effectively, we are going to want about 23 more forged iron, and that is going to allow me to make 23 repair kits, because we are going to use them. I can make
27.
I feel that it is better for us to have spare repair kits than spare weapons of the same type. Yep. So, there's no point in us having a spare hunting rifle and a spare pistol, unless you would want to use a pistol. I guess we could bring that along, and a hunting rifle in case I need to grab it. By the way, you are going to hear the ferrets squeaking a little bit right now.
Hear them?
Yeah.
Can you hear them from your side or through my mic?
Through your mic. But I'm just gonna preface this. Don't worry, it is completely natural. Basically, the birds and the bees are happening, and for ferrets, this is an interesting time. Yeah. Ares knows he's got a job to do, because if he doesn't do it, the girls will die. So I don't know why evolution has done that, but I guess that is one way of ensuring that people prioritize, increasing the population. The girls, it's just natural for ferrets to test. For example, Ciri will make sure that Ares can overpower her, because if he can't, then he's not the right man for her. It's basically the way that it works in a ferret's brain. It's like, well, you can't beat me in a fight, then, well, what good are you going to bring my children? No, your genetics are far too inferior. Be gone. So they squabble, but it is completely normal, and there's a lot of squeaking, and then the squeaking stops, and they just, oh, okay, you pass, and it becomes a lot more calm. But occasionally you'll hear squeaking. Mm-hmm. Do apologize. It's going to be on the next couple of recordings.
Some are more squeaky than others. You find that the very sort of more dominating. Yeah,
Ciri is the dominant ferret in the business, so she resists a lot more and beats Ares up quite a lot more. And the problem with Ares is not just a case of, okay, fine, that no means no, I get it. Because if he gives up, Ciri attacks him. It's like he can't win. It's a case of, no, you're not meant to give up. You're meant to get better. Damn it, I need you. I will die if you do not. Stupid boy. It's like, poor Aries. Sometimes I have to take him out of the cage just because he's like, I just want to rest. All I want to do is sleep. Why? Why?
Okay.
Poor Aries. It's
do you need me to do anything else before we go back to the base and start making a little cubby hole?
No, I think we're good. I've
taken the iron bars over with me. I'll go and pop those in so that we've got...
I was a massive derp, and I way over requested the forged iron there. So we've now got 4 spare forged iron, so I'm popping that.
Oh no, I like to keep a good amount of spare. You asked for 23 and I made 27.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that was,
I was like, how did I get this so wrong?
As much as I could so that we had a few spares.
I was deeply ashamed of myself. I was so ashamed.
No, there was a point where we had like 100 spare forged iron.
Right, I see.
So I was like, oh gosh, if we actually got none left, that's awful.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. I'm bringing over some of the boiled meat as well, just so we've got some supplies. You know what? I should probably make a pill case. Actually... No, we'll have medical supplies, so a couple of vitamins.
Where is the cubby hole going to go?
I'll be over there in just a moment, and I'll give it a start, and then we can see where it goes.
Yeah, start it off, and then I'll help dig it all out.
Right.
I'll make a couple of chests while I'm here, then. Oh, no, I'll replace the iron bars first. Or not replace, place. Replace implies they were there to start with.
There we go. All right, I'm going to bring over about as much materials as we're going to possibly need for making making medicine or emergency repairs. So I've got a lot of stones. I've got some clay. We should probably have some spare tools there, I'm thinking. That might be worth having. I'll also bring over some coffee. But, you know, it can actually help in a pinch. Some tea. Actually, we'll take over 10 tea. My inventory is so full now. What else are we going to need? Do we have a spare?
I've got building supplies. I've got, like, cobblestone rocks and all that stuff. And tools.
I think we're more or less okay. I think the only thing that would really be useful is a spare claw hammer.
I have 1 claw hammer and a nail gun, so...
Okay. That should be good enough then.
On me, so, yeah.
I'll just leave the 5 there to cook. Alright, heading out now. We've got almost everything that we're going to need. I would request that you produce a couple of iron arrow tips as well at some point.
Okay.
So that we can throw down a decent amount of ammo for our crossbows if we are forced to resort to them. We shouldn't be using crossbows.
We shouldn't be. We've got
not
so
for a
much
Horde
ammo.
Night. Hello. Don't mind me.
I'm going to go back and make the iron arrow tips.
There we go. Right. I think the best spot for a little cubby hole would be near to where we're actually going to be using it, which would be about here, I would say. So we want to dig into the mountain, not out.
Yeah,
to the
absolutely.
outside, so.
You don't want to go any closer to the outer edge of the mountain than we already are.
Oh, could you make an iron door as well? Or a wooden door if we don't have the supplies for it.
Iron door. We need 10 forged iron for that. And how much we have? We've got 4, haven't we? Mm-hmm. We make some more forged iron. We cannot, for we do not have enough clay. Or do we have some more clay that we can smelt down there?
We should do, unless I've got 142 on me. Yeah, annoying. I know. I was bringing it up because, well, actually, no, we'd only need cobblestone rocks, wouldn't we? And I've got cobblestone rocks with me. Ah, damn it! I was trying to preempt.
My skills it is gone.
I know. Well, no, I was genuinely trying to preempt a situation where we needed to make repairs to our walls. But I was thinking in too basic of a term. I was thinking we need stone and we need clay to fix our cobblestone walls because that's how you make cobblestone. But no, I should have just brought the cobblestone.
It'd probably be quicker just digging a tiny little hole over here, you know.
Yeah, by all means.
For you to fall into when you're least suspecting it.
Thank you. I appreciate your, yeah.
Awesomeness?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, we'll go with awesomeness.
You know what? We could actually make this fancy. Ah, I like the idea of a fancy cubbyhole with supplies.
Let me guess, you're going to cover it in arches.
No, don't be that. I mean, it's a good idea, but no.
What are you
no,
going to
no.
do then?
We are going to have a little area with a torch right at the back and some iron bars and a hatch. It's going to be grand.
That sounds interesting, actually.
A metal hatch or a wooden one for now. I can just use a wooden one and then upgrade it later. But this is going to be great. It's going to be the fanciest little supply cupboard ever. Right, where do I want to pop the box? The box can go over here.
So... forge down a little bit of iron there. Let's see if there's some wood around. Yes.
I'm just going to have a little area where we open up a hatch and can reach inside to gather items from the boxes, but it's not actually a room. So it'll reduce the amount of resources we need to spend on fleshing it out, I guess.
Arrowheads.
Let's pop all that up there, grab one of the boxes. Dunk. Now, what would truly be awesome, if 'twere possible, would be if we've got any paint and a paintbrush at the base, could you bring those up with you?
Yep.
Because I can mark one very obviously for weapons and one very obviously for medical supplies without having to have signs or anything that would get in the way of us actually interacting with the box. I need to do more painting in general, honestly.
Crafted. Let's have a little look. I'm sure we have a paintbrush and paint somewhere. Certainly do. Just a case of where. There's a paintbrush.
Hey, I've leveled up.
Water. Speaker. Several paintbrushes.
Just need some paint. If we don't, I believe you can scrap dye into paint.
I hope I'm not just like not seeing it, you know? Sometimes you just can't see for looking, or if they've changed the model and you're expecting it to look like something else.
Yeah.
I don't think so though.
Go. I need to pop a block up there.
It's not in with the dyes.
Now, what would be wonderful is if, when you place a half block, you can put a torch on the half block and it'll actually cling to the correct surface, but that isn't the world that we live in, unfortunately. So, and that just looks dumb. I'm going to need
There you go,
also
15 paint from scrapping down a dye.
Oh, excellent. Could you bring a candle as well, or the material to make a candle?
Okay.
If 'tis possible, don't stress if that's going to be rough.
Plant fiber and animal fat. That should be fine.
There we go.
Provided I can find the animal fat. Might be in the food thing. Yes. How many candles?
Just one. Actually,
Just
I
one.
only need one. So
just
I'm starting to think that maybe I don't even need that.
Oh.
Because we could have building supplies up here as well, a box of building supplies. Because you were saying that you wanted that, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll make a crate for building supplies as well then. That'll actually work out quite well, I think. It does mean that this little area is not going to have a light source. Are you able to make a wooden or a iron hatch as well?
Yeah, I might even be able to make an iron one. Let's have a look. I'll see how the iron door is doing as well.
Let's see it.
Iron door is done. Iron hatch. That would require 40 normal iron. Okay, we should have that.
There we go.
Somewhere. I put it somewhere. No, I did. Yes, here it is.
Ah, damn it.
Just one iron hatch?
Yep, just the one.
So, one candle, paintbrush, iron door, iron hatch.
Yeah, we actually won't need the iron door, but bring her along anyway. Because we can put it in the building chest, and I'm sure at some point we're going to use it.
Yeah, we'll use an iron door at some point.
The only other thing we would want is forged iron bars.
Yeah, I'll get a few of them just on the go.
I'm sure everyone who's watching on my screen can now see the idea that I've got, and that is just a little cubby. We open the hatch right here. We can access the weapons crate, the building supplies crate, or the consumables crate. Do we have enough to make a couple of mollies? Not that mollies are that useful for us with our current defense system. Realistically.
I am coming back.
Okay.
All of my... Oh no!
What?
I always fall down. I always get my bike stuck on that little thing of frames outside the base.
Dope.
I always think that that's a great place to turn my bike around.
Well, that's probably my fault.
Everything's all your fault.
Yeah. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Really. It's not.
On face bump.
Let's see what you're up to then.
Oh, right. The little cubby hole is way back here. Over here.
Okay. Oh, where is it?
Just back here.
Oh yeah, I see.
If you drop the materials, then I can paint up the boxes so it's nice and easy to see them. We don't have a light source in here, unfortunately.
Brush. Paint.
Thank you.
You didn't want the candle anymore, did you? Or the door?
No. Well, I guess we could have the candle.
Oh, sorry. Pushing you back. You want the candle now?
Yeah, because we can just place it down and then pick it back up. Right, so candle could go just here. Donk. Like that. To light the room. And we just have to look around the candle. That's fine. Right. I would like this. The paintbrush materials. Medical and food supply, weapon supply, building supply. So, building supply first. Don't. Oh, I rubbed it off. There we go. It doesn't look great with the candle in front of it, but it's just the way it's going to be. We'll have medical supply. And weapon supply. There you go.
Nice.
And now...
Very nice indeed.
The hatch goes right around. I need it to be on this face. I'm gonna need. So, well, technically, we could have the hatch function as open. But I'm not sure which direction it needs to face. It isn't as obvious a handle on this as there are on the wooden hatch.
Oh yeah, on the wooden ones.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a wooden hatch, and I'm going to have this iron hatch match the orientation. So if we rotate this, and can I get that to fix the roof? Get that on the face. There we go. Now then, the idea here would if I place that there and then open it, it's like that.
Yes.
Perfect. Now I could just go ahead and upgrade this one. I wonder what that would require.
Probably just iron.
Yeah, I just need scrap iron and then the iron hatch, and then that way I know that it's oriented the right way. So I'm gonna go and grab the grab a little bit of scrap iron from somewhere. Hopefully there's
some
something
in the chest in the base. I left about 300 over there, and now you put the rest into the forge.
Okay. I should have brought the clay back with me, but it's too late now. It's fine. It's
just
fine,
keep forgetting to do things.
I know. Hopefully people won't mind too much as we reacquaint ourselves with the game after a fair bit of a break. The next couple of episodes will grow increasingly less derpy as we get used to what we were doing and the plans we had.
Considering how long we've had away, I don't think we've been too dopey. I think we've pretty much got the gist of where we are with things. Just a couple of bits that we've forgotten.
Right, grab some of this, grab some of these. In fact, grab all of that because it will be useful. Won't bother bringing mollies. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a good plan given the design of that base. Everything going okay here? We were smelting down a bunch more iron, so I'm going to pop in a bit more.
Ah, cool. You brought all the ammo over. Fantastic.
Actually, is there a reason for us to have all of the iron in one place? I guess it doesn't hurt too much, but ultimately I think having multiple forges with different purposes is generally a better idea. So you'd have a forge for making the bullet tips and the casing, so brass and
like
lead.
An ammunition forge.
Yeah, and then you'd have one that was more for iron goods, so on and so forth. Let's repair these as I walk past. Any more that need repairing?
Well, I'm going to spend a little tiny bit of time on some cosmetic stuff, just finishing off the back of that fallback position.
Yeah, sure. Any of these need repairs? No.
Looks like I was trying to do that already.
Dunk. There we go. Perfect. That actually looks pretty cool, I think. Especially given the way that it opens like this. I think that actually looks really cool. I wonder if I could be cheeky with the candle. Can I place it there? No, I can't place it in that cavity at all. So I'll just have to have it like that. Doesn't really matter too much. Honestly, I wonder if the candle is even necessary.
You can see quite well from the torch from nearby.
Yeah. Well, you've got your headlamp on, though.
Oh,
turn your headlamp on.
You can still see pretty well from the torch nearby.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it without the candle then. I think that's an awesome little cubby hole for our materials.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a 2 wide gap and then a wall. Okay.
I'm just going to tear these down and replace them with half blocks because it will eat at my mind otherwise.
Yeah, I think I said last time that I'd done that by accident.
Yeah. There we go.
And I was like, no, I did it wrong.
It's fine.
I knew you'd change it as well. I was like,
hush you.
Change it.
Damn it. I can drop off a bunch of the metal forged iron, clay, soil, stone, and such.
Perfectionism.
Probably drop off the paintbrush and the paint in here, to be perfectly honest. The repair kits are in the supply storage box.
Okay, makes
just
sense.
So you know.
I'll probably put everything in the wrong place. You know what I'm like.
I'm going to split this, split that. There we go. Iron arrows. Okay, we've got iron arrow heads as well. I should be able to craft a bunch of iron crossbow bolts then.
I think
Another
I can
33.
hear a zombie.
Does appear so.
Sounds like a horde, actually. We're going to check it out.
That would not be uncommon. Do you want to grab your bike out here, Shelab? Because it's just outside. Yeah. It is a very, very, very mini horde. Well, there's quite a lot of them up top, though. I'm not going to bother using ammo here. Need to get better at judging ranges again, anyway. You can go for a shot if you want. Come hit that. Oh, tell me which one you're going for while I'm trying to fight.
I'll go for some other ones like up the hill because I've got a really good scope.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, you taking them out with that weapon is just glorious. Also, you know what I forgot? Not in the team. There you go.
Oh no!
I just realized.
EXPs.
Oh, it's fine. The EXP doesn't matter to me.
I'm stuck in this dumb.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm trying to accept your party invite.
Well, it's not a priority at all.
Well, you miss all the XP if I shoot something if I do.
Ah, it doesn't matter to me.
Not that I'm actually shooting anything, because I'm missing them all, but...
Doesn't matter to me at all. I'm just mostly trying to practice getting headshots with my power attacks to ensure that stuff can't infect. Oops. Hang on then.
You can have the last one.
Thank you. Quick jab there. Okay, not too bad. Glad we remembered the party though. Oof, that would have been annoying. Right, need to grab some more trees, actually. I'm going to go for the trees that are around the Horde base, because honestly, the visibility issues... they're
just impacting vision, to be honest.
Ah, yes. The
Especially
updates to the trees.
Between the Horde base and the house are stopping us from seeing the Horde base from the house.
Yeah. Should be easy enough, though.
I'll happily help with that. We'll do a bit of choppy. Get rid of all these.
Need to get a bit of more stamina back. What am I shy on? It's probably food.
Yeah, I'm shy on something as well, but I don't know.
Yeah, food 101.
Yeah, food again.
Well, I've got some vitamin pills along with the food that I brought up from the main base.
Yeah, I've still got vitamin pills and food, so I'll just have a nom.
Nice. But yeah, grab your bike, I would, and bring it inside. I would strongly recommend getting that into the Horde base rather than outside of it.
Yeah, I hope I haven't overeaten there, but yeah.
Well, I think the max is...
like 150.
150, 160, something like that. I think mine is 160.
I think it slightly depends on...
your level, I think.
Yeah.
There we go. That was so perfectly timed with that tree falling over. It was like I angered some sort of spirit. That was amazing.
The spirit of the dryads.
Ah, that's fine. I don't mind angering them. Right, gonna have to go and plant these these pine cones though.
Don't need to plant the pine cones.
Do. Eventually we would run out of wood otherwise. You don't want that.
I have Ferrero Rocher on to the side of my desk, and they're just like looking at me like, "Come and eat me, Shelab."
Shelab, they don't have eyes. They don't have mouths, Shelab. They can't be talking to you. That is all in your head.
They're like, "Come and get us."
Resist. The house is full of food from Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
It is.
It's getting less full slowly.
Yeah, because it's being eaten.
I mean, we still basically have like half of the Jelly Belly and M&M factory from Splattercat.
Yes, actually we do. I'm going to use one of these.
Which are very tasty, by the way.
Scarf down a bunch of the wild meat. Alright, I'm going to take about 4 of these. I'll eat them as I work.
There you are.
Up to
now I can see the Horde base from the house, and I won't be like, where is it? Every time I go there.
I know, right? Let's get into it.
Shut up about being out of stamina, character. Do more work.
I know, it doesn't ever feel like you're ever in a position where stamina stops being an issue. The more stamina you have, the more you try to do at once, until you run out of stamina.
Yep.
Having more stamina doesn't make the frequency of being out of stamina less, I've found.
Nope.
There we go.
Okay, lots of wood for the building supply chest.
Now, we're going to need a wall behind us to put the torches on. Rather than that should be fine. You okay?
I totally didn't put my pine cones and acorns in the chest.
You scoundrel. This is why I have to spend so much time planting trees every episode. Damn it, Shelab. Shady Shelab has arisen.
Oh, Shelab going round, messing up all the chests, not planting all the trees.
It's fine. It's fine. You make up for it in how well you kill zombies.
Mm-hmm. And how well I dig stuff.
Yes. A dwarf in the making.
Mm-hmm. Dwarf in training.
Yes. Right. Let's have a torch back here. Dunk.
To remember what I've done on the other ones.
Actually, I'll just pop it up. What would I put?
Oh, I see. So the archway goes there. Okay.
There's no good spot for it, unfortunately. Guess I'll pop it there. Okay. Right, we're coming up to 8 o'clock. And I was really expecting to get a little bit more stuff done in the town today, but
yeah,
it has actually taken a reasonable amount of time.
We said that we wouldn't do much in the town if it was Horde Night, and it was Horde Night, so...
That is fair. Yeah, we did. That is completely fair. There you go. All right, looking good, I think. Looking very good. Put a torch back here, shall we?
Ah, thanks.
There you go.
I can see.
You're welcome. Right, let's get this all dug back. And we'll just use up the remaining time just to excavate a little bit more of the Horde base. So I strongly suspect, once this is done, unless we find that the Horde is very difficult to manage, we won't touch the Horde base until the next Horde Night, I would suspect.
Yeah, well, I want to spend a little bit of time like digging trenches down for
water.
For
the water. Yeah, of course.
And possibly putting in some kind of like electrical stuff. That's the only real modifications I want to make other than what we've got.
Yeah. Seems good to me. We could get some electric fence defenses down the corridors. It would make killing them so much easier.
Yeah.
Though I'll be honest, there's a part of me that thinks that you know, having to repair the electric fences isn't the only way that the game gives you a cost for having an automated defense. The other part is the annoying sound that you have to just accept if you have those defenses there. Like, well played, game. Yes, well played. I can live with the repair costs, but that annoying constantly is enough.
They seem to just change one annoying noise and then they find another one.
Right, there we go.
The chainsaw was really annoying for a while, and the auger and the wrench. And they've changed those up, I think.
Yeah, the wrench is a much better sound than it used to be. And from what I understand...
People have said that the chainsaw and auger have changed as well.
Yeah.
So I haven't tried
I've not experienced them myself, but I am told that it is much better. Right, 2 minutes until Horde Night. Have you got all of your supplies ready? Go and sort out your inventory, I would recommend. And just be
get some more bullets,
ready for all of
just
that.
In case.
Yeah, well, I mean, bullets in a chest are no use to anyone.
Exactly.
You can leave them in there just in case you die, so that if you can fight your way back through the hordes, you can grab some stuff from the
So I'll have like 300
position,
bullets. I've already eaten. I'll drink some goldenrod tea.
Probably was.
I'll take my crossbow bolts back into my inventory. Make sure that everything is loaded. That is loaded. That is loaded.
I'm just doing the last bit of repairs. But yeah, making sure that all of the spare weapons are loaded as well would actually be a really good move. Because if we absolutely needed to, we could just grab a gun and know that it could shoot a few rounds before we would need to go through any clumsy reloading animation.
Yeah, actually.
That looks for all the world like coal. It is not coal, though. It is a lie.
It was pretending to be. To make you think.
It does look like coal, though. Or it might just be that it's getting so dark at this rear part of the Horde base now that it's getting harder for me to tell the difference between a shadow. It still kind of looks cold-like, but oh well. Right. Only got 1 minute left. Right, I'm going to just pull back this wall just a tad more. Then I'm heading off to grab some... to sort out my weapons. Did you load all of the spare guns as well?
No.
Okay, I'll do that too.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. I suspect this Horde Night will not be too much of a threat to us, but we can always be proven wrong.
Yeah.
Do we want to add any more wooden spikes?
Well, nah.
Okay.
I don't want them to think it's too difficult to come through.
Well, the idea isn't to put full wooden spikes, but rather ones down the sides.
Yeah. You can if you want, but...
No, I'm fine if you feel that it's best not to. I'm completely okay with that. Right. I am holding on to 300 rounds of 9mm. I'll leave 250 in the chest just in case you need to go back for a pistol. So you've actually got some ammo to use with it. There's 156 rounds of 7.62 and a hunting rifle. I'm going to repair both of them up to full repair. Just to be certain that should we need to,
repairing my crossbow and my AK actually, because they're both a little bit on the
by all means.
Low side, but my hunting rifle is doing well.
I'm going to drop off my bicycle as well. There's no point in having it with me. The claw hammer, yes. I'll grab some forged iron, some metal, some cobblestone rocks. Don't need the regular stuff. Feathers can go into the ammo supply, I guess. Make sure you've got medicine as well. Grab some herbal antibiotics, just in case.
Okay.
I would say, just in case. Have some painkillers.
I don't have painkillers, so I could do with grabbing those and some herbal antibiotics, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah. And I've got plenty of water. I'm not going to need food, realistically, here. There are spare bandages and spare other bits and bobs. Grab one coffee. Have it on your hotbar, just in case you need that buzz to be able to bail from a particularly precarious situation and just run away. Okay. With that, just close the cubby and then come stand at the front. So, didn't have enough time to build more spikes, unfortunately. Right, there we go.
Bandages. One coffee on my hotbar.
Hello, doggo. Goodbye, doggo. Zombies are coming straight down the alley.
Wonderful, this is what we wanted.
Yep, I'm going straight for the door. There are a lot of them, and they're all going for the door. Keep going from where you can. Oh, they are grouping up. Don't worry too much. Go for the headshots where you can. Focus on those. Right, I'm going to switch to my pistol. Line up the headshots. Loading. I'm going to check on the... Oh, the door is in bad shape. Right, repairing the door.
Okay.
I no longer have any material to repair that door. You check your door to keep it going. Why am I taking damage? No idea what was hitting me, but I dislike it. Unfortunately, they're getting such a good group that they're able to do a lot of damage quickly. Hello, zombie cop down there. We need to kill him as a priority. Focus all of your attention on the zombie cop. Right, they're through. Fall back. Chill up. Keep running. Good. Need to reinforce those doors quite badly.
Yeah.
Going all bullets are up the zombie cop now. Yeah, having more repair materials for the doors is a must. If we're not going to make it harder for them to get to the doors, we need to make it harder for them to get through the doors. There's still a crawler there. There we go. I'm going to try and line up the shots with headshots for those heading for the doors. Yep. Will you please stop jumping, Scatterman? Need that AK, I think. Okay. There are spiders, which are the problem. I can't see them at the feet of all the other zombies. They are almost through that door. I'm just going to start unloading into anything that is close. I'm not going to be going for particularly good shots anymore. So I need you to be taking care of any large groups. Where is it? Right. Emergency measures. I've sealed off that door. They cannot get through there now. But yeah, giving them a way to get to us there was a risk and definitely not paying off. Not with doors this week.
Yeah.
I think... Are we through them all? Have we made it? No, couldn't be. It could not be. Oh, there we are. Headshot there. Now I'm going back to focusing my attention.
Long range stuff, yeah.
Reloading.
Shots are terrible at the moment. I don't know why.
Alright. Just out of practice, that's all. Once again, I think that is one of the cutest sayings in the existence of cute sayings. Oh, bit of lag there. I do apologize. I'm going to leave you to take care of anything that reaches the right door. I'm just focusing on things as they approach, trying to take them out before they become threat. At least until there are more of them. Yeah, AK them down, because that door is getting nasty.
No,
How is that door doing? That door is not doing particularly well, so I'm going to pop down another 2 blocks. Right, the only way they can get to us now is straight down here. Straight through these bars. We are now 100% blocked off. The one on the right is yours. You alright?
Yeah, I'm just not lining them up well.
Alright. You're doing fine. You sneaky little spider. This is the problem, is I can't tell when they're down.
Yeah.
Okay. You got the lady in front of the door?
I'm trying to shoot her, but she's just not going down because she keeps bobbing her stupid head.
Shoot down. They're both down. Go.
Thank you.
Reloading. Oh, now this is much more of an interesting fight. How much ammo have I got? Oh my lord, I am almost out of my ammo. That is going to be bad news bears. Because the only ammo I've got is quite far away. Oh, damn it, need repairs. Oh, no. Okay, switching to crossbow then. Right, it's all down to you now, Shelab. I'll do as many kills with the crossbow as I can. But I'm a little bit concerned. I will focus on repairs where I have to. They still consider it easier to go through the doors and the bars, and I'm okay with that for now. We're going to control them by manipulating their pathing and what they consider the easiest route, and then just toggling it. So once they're through one of the doors...
You know what I'm pleased with? They ran down the corridor.
Yeah, they did.
Nothing else. At least they did that.
Oh, yeah. We've got the corridor set up correctly. Now, of course, once we add electricity to your design, it is going to become so much better. That was not good times for us.
Exploded.
Yep. Alright, upgrading this block. Grading the blocks and making repairs where I can.
Well done.
How are you doing?
Come here, cop. Come here. Oh no.
Doing a good job, Shelab.
You somehow got infected.
Take your herbal antibiotics. Can you take care of the lass who's currently trying to get through the door? I can't get a line on her. Got it?
I have a... Yeah.
Well done. There we go. She's down for good. Doing well. My claw hammer should last for a long time. I don't need much in the way of cobblestone rock to repair that wall. So we should be good. Let's go. Got him. Well done. What I needed is to... honestly, putting the supply chest that far forward was hopelessly optimistic.
Yeah.
It would have been better to put it at the last fallback position, but the issue there is having to run back. So realistically, what I think the best situation would be is to have a couple of them. And have resupplied each fallback location. Oh my lord, I just shot a torch off. That wasn't good. I'm making note of where they're trying to break through. And
I'm trying to get through the wall at this point and the bars a bit.
Yeah. I can't seem to grab that, unfortunately. Can't grab through the path. Where are they? I was expecting to be able to get through the bars.
Here they are. They're coming through. They're still coming down there.
Good.
Which is great.
Yeah, that is actually really good. Get a couple of long-range shots in where I can. Well done. She down? I think she is not. Gonna have to take care of her, I'm afraid.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Thank you. Spider incoming. Got him. I can hear them outside. They are making their way down, but it does sound like they're shuffling above us and not mining as much.
Yeah, I don't like that.
We'll see on the morrow, in just 2 odd minutes,
if they've
how
done
that
any sort of
stands. Yeah,
damage and stuff.
if they've been mining. I can hear mining happening. Unfortunately.
Should we run out and take a look, or?
That would involve digging through these walls, but we... oh. Have you got a pickaxe on you?
I think I do.
Oh my goodness! I could have made a stone axe. No, I can't. I can't even make a stone axe. In my haste to defend us, I have in fact entombed us. Oh well, at least we're not going to be turned into zombies, but we will starve to death.
No, I'll get us out. You keep an eye out for zombies.
Will do. That did not go as planned.
I need to take my antibiotic quickly as well while we've got a quiet moment.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Oh, that's glorious, though.
Did I not take antibiotics?
I've got some herbal antibiotics
Can you
here.
throw me one, please? Thanks. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't do that. I took painkillers.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah, right now we've made it very hard for any zombies to actually get to us. So we're forcing them to go a certain way.
Yeah. What we need is just a slightly stronger doors and a slightly better
more
shooty
doors.
Shelab. Honestly, just slowing them down with a bit of an electric fence will probably help considerably as well.
The other thing we can do is have turrets on the inside of those door areas. So if they actually do manage to get through,
so
the turrets start unloading on them.
To help it out a little bit.
Yeah. You got it. We're fine. I mean, we were able to fall back at the very least.
I'm gonna go have a look outside.
Okay.
I can still hear stuff.
They are definitely reacting to... I can't seem to find
Hi! Oh!
You got them?
Yeah, they're coming.
Oh dear. Do you want me to put more blocks down? Get inside?
Yeah, pop some blocks down.
I'll only upgrade one of them this time. Yeah, they were just not bothering because there was no direct path to us.
Yeah, so they will, you know, it is working properly now, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't realize how few there were. I should have just gone ahead and placed flagstone blocks.
These shots should be hitting this zombie and they're not.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a hard time taking it out, but it's gone now. Yeah, sorry about that. I should have just put one down, frankly. But
that's all right.
It is what it is. I wasn't really sure how many we were going to have.
Others?
Oh, that block's almost gone, so you can just break that. I don't see any more now. There are definitely more out there. Yeah. Break that down, we'll rush forward, and I'll place down some flagstone at the next point.
There's a spider there.
There we go. Locked it out.
AK him, though. I can AK him quickly.
It's okay, I've locked that, so this door should be the next place they go to. They should, hopefully, anyway. We've definitely got diggers above us. It should be quite a problem for them to get down here, but hard to say for certain. I'm going to grab my pickaxe now, though.
Aloha! Diggers!
You alright?
Being a little bit hit. Just a little hit. Yeah.
I can hear a what sounds like a zombie cop up there. Well done. Get you repaired. There we go. They are still above us. But... oh, damn it. I can't put it in there, unfortunately.
Sorry.
I couldn't place it down. For some reason. Oh, it may be because there's a zombie there. Nice kill. Okay, I'm going to try and lure them.
Yeah, I'll try and cover you as much as I can.
Just let me know if any zombies start heading this way. Yeah, I can't place it down until we've got that spot open. Yeah, they come. Out. Scallywag. Bleeding. Using a bandage.
Focusing on the cop.
Thank you.
Got him.
Assisting again with pistol shots. Generally kill quite quickly with the pistol because it's so easy to get an accurate hit, but still quite a lot above us, I think. Yeah. But it is almost daytime. That didn't quite go to plan, but it's also not awful.
They're not terrible.
But yeah, we could have heavily reinforced these doors.
They only started digging once we
Fell
had to
back.
do things, yeah, to fall back and stop using doors and stuff. Right. They will have slowed down now, so I'm going to go outside and polish them off.
Right, yeah. They're not slowed. Many of them appear to be feral. Coming. Some have slowed, but not all of them. I am popping out as well.
Yeah, there are only like 3 or 4 around that we're trying to dig at all. Go and have a look.
We don't know about that because that is a long tunnel they've got here. They have managed to dig. Oh, hello, you're still alive. My bad. I thought you were dead. They excavated a bit of a chamber back here, but not too much of one because I filled it with flagstone.
Yeah.
So it was quite the prospect to actually dig through. But let's
so
have
we'll
a look
just keep
further
filling
up.
it up with flagstone, maybe even upgrade some other blocks to concrete or something so that they feel a bit less inclined to go that way.
Yeah. But everywhere else, yeah, looks reasonably good. We managed to survive.
Fantastic.
We do need to improve
job.
it. Definitely
Yeah.
the addition of electric traps would be a massive help in preventing what happened there. Slowing them down, just thinning out the herd. But once they
having a bit more time
grouped
to
up,
aim at them, get the headshots, all that sort of thing.
yeah, the biggest problem was them grouping. Because when they grouped, they got damage bonuses.
I went through a lot of ammo there as well, so wasn't happy.
Yeah, I went through an entire 300, and I was on to
I went
the
through
next
almost
step.
300 as well, and it shouldn't have taken that much. I was wasting ammo on AK bursts and things like that I shouldn't have had to do.
Nah, we survived. Everything you did was fine. It was necessary. And there can be improvements here and there, but the main thing is that we got through it. And there wasn't much damage to the base. There's a little bit here
So
and
we
there.
can focus on improvements rather than repair, which is always a good position to be in at the end of a Horde Night, actually.
Exactly.
Like I say,
Focus
I like
on
the fact we're
good
doing
parts.
something a bit different. I've got an idea for like a base where you don't go into a mountain, but you kind of build a base that's sort of almost a little like turtle shell.
Okay.
With a corridor going through it so that the zombies can kind of walk over to whatever side they need to. They can like specifically make it so it's easy for them to path over the base so they don't have an idea that they want to go through walls. That it's easier to walk over the top.
That sounds really ingenious. Is it something you want to do in this series, or do you want to continue fleshing out this particular design?
I think I would like to continue trying to flesh out this particular design. However, if I feel that this design fails, I'd like to try that design.
Yeah, by all means.
So it would have a very similar idea to this, but not be in a mountain. It would be on a flat plain. So we'd be controlling the slopes of what the zombies are walking over, which is the problem we're having at the moment, is that we've got all these weird shapes above us.
Yeah.
They like to burrow
odd
into.
cavities
so I'd like
and
to,
things like that. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'd basically like to make a sort of a tunnel that's almost out of ramps, which is like our Horde base thing, and encourage them to sort of walk over the top of it.
Right, well, we are going to need to do a little bit of repair. We're definitely going to need to upgrade these doors. Unfortunately, upgrading them to the next version, which is like the vault-style doors, requires steel. Not something that we have available to us. No. But we can reinforce them and keep sufficient supplies to hand to be able to work on it a little bit more.
Right, so we should probably end the episode now, shouldn't we?
Yes, we should. Thank you very much for joining us all. We hope that you are happy to see the return of 7 days. We are going to be aiming to get this going back out daily again, but the first couple of episodes might be maybe at most 2 days apart, so, you know, every other day sort of stuff, while we're just getting back
We will try our best to get back into a good schedule with it and everything.
Yeah, but we are going to be aiming to return to daily uploads now that all of the rigmarole of the holiday season is past, and we can get back to a less likely to be disrupted work routine. But thank you for your patience whilst we got all of that, all of the family stuff out of the way.
Indeed.
Right, but yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next, but until then, take care, everyone.
And keep being awesome.